Thank you for joining us today. We're with the New Mexico Association of Commerce and Industry, and we serve as the New Mexico Chamber of Commerce. In this capacity, we represent all business, large and small, all geographic sectors, and all industry sectors.
One of the great things about ACI is the truly grassroots fashion in which we develop our policy priorities. All of our policies come straight from our member businesses, and we work very closely with businesses who are members of ACI through policy committees and other ways, so that when we go to Santa Fe or go to the legislative session and we're advocating for policy priorities, the things we're advocating for come straight from businesses who approach us saying what it would be better to do to help business in New Mexico.
In fact, we actually got other business associations together to say, what are the top priorities for business in this upcoming legislative session? What is it that we need to do to be able to create jobs and retain those that we have? So stay with us as we talk about this very important subject, right to work. Joining us now is Paul DiPaola. Paul is the chair of ACI's Council of Chairs. Thank you, Paul, for joining us. Why don't you talk a little bit about what concerns you right now about our state?
Well, what concerns me is I've lived in New Mexico since the 1960s, and I'm concerned about, I want to live and work around my kids and my grandkids, and there's just not the opportunities to find good work for our kids. Our state graduates graduate and then they have to leave the state.
Absolutely. We hear that really one of our top exports are our children, especially the talented ones. What can we do to help create opportunities for them?
Well, the right to work is simply an option to choose. That's all it is, and it costs us nothing. For the state and us as taxpayers, it's free, and it'll create opportunities for our kids in the future.
Well, as a matter of fact, we know that the states that have passed right-to-work legislation are putting people back to work.
That's right. There's no doubt that New Mexico does not have the strongest economy. We've experienced job loss, yet other states in our region are growing jobs, and 24 other states have passed right to work, and they're succeeding.
You know, ACI, Association of Commerce and Industry, you've been involved for a long time. Why do you think we should be involved in this issue?
Well, this is an important issue for the state, and ACI, like a lot of other things, ACI is not about any political party. It's really about supporting and fostering sound policy backed by facts wherever possible. And that enables us as a state to avoid the unintended consequences or the consequences of bad legislation.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you for caring about our state, and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you all.